Hello. Now we are going to talk about how to delegate the iterators. Right. So till now, when we write our class, we know that our class is not iterables, right? So for that, we have to implement the iter method, right? So whenever we have the new instance, if we want to take that instance to a loop, we have to implement the iter method, right? So by default, it is not iterable at all, right? But if the data contains in the class is iterable, so we can use the iterable of that data to delegate the iterables, right? So let's see how we can do that. So here we are creating a simple tuple, named tuple we are creating. So we are getting the persons, right? It has a two value, first and the last. Let's do this. Now we are creating a class person name. So this is the data we have, like data structure we have created. So this is the class we have created called person name. In the init method, we pass the persons, list of persons, right? And then we try that. So in the person, what we're trying is first we are extracting the first and the last of the person, and then we are joining after the capitalizing of that, right? So like in the persons, this will be the list or the iterable object, right? And then we'll pass this value into a loop, right? So here we are iterating this value, and each value we are taking, and like each value of the each element of the persons we are extracting and doing this operation on this. If we'll get error, so it will return you the empty list, right? So that's it. Let's run this. Now here we are getting a list of persons, right? And now we are passing this list to the person names, right? It will do these operations. Now we have this person names. So technically, we see that the underlying data, like we can access our data with underscore persons, right? We can see that we can do this. We can access our data, right? But we really want as a person names to be the iterables. To do so, we will have to implement the iter method, right? That return the iterator. So iter method always return the iterator that can use to access the iterating over the person list. So this is what we want to implement. But this persons, the return of the like this person's object, it's itself is a list, and list is the iterable. So they can provide the iterator. So list is the iterable, and it can provide the iterator. It can give you the iterator object of the list. So this is what we are going to do. So we will delegate our own iterator to the list iterator. So this is what we are doing over here. Now you see this in the iter method, right? We are returning the iter of the list. And now this will return you the iterator object. You do not have to, if here we have the iterator method implementation, this will help you to take this in a loop, right? And now this every time this will return you the iterator of the list. And now because this list has the pre-built implementation, so it will do it. So now you are able to make this thing happen, right? Here let's run this. Now we are now when we do this, now our person name is a iterator now, right? So this is the iterable. When we now here we are getting the list of person. This is the person name we have created. Now we can take this in a loop, and we can see that now we are able to do that. We are able to even do the list comprehension, sorting, and all the tasks that we were able to do till now. Right here, what we have done is we have taken this loop. First we have sorted it, then we have taken the loop, and then we have split it based on the space, and then converted to a tuples, right? If you want to sort based on the last name, you can use the lambda operation in the sorted functions, right? So you are able to achieve all the tasks, right? So this is the smarter way to implement the iterable or create any class as an iterable object. So you just have to identify the underlying data types, right? And yeah, that's it. That's how you can delegate the iterators, right? Thank you very much.